What's up, everyone? This is Zarina, your Upland newbie, bringing you the floor today, May 2nd, in all Upland cities. But before I do, gonna give myself a shout out to my store, Zarina's Art, over at Etsy.com. Check out my products, including my Nina Under the Falling Rain in Paris black mug with artwork done by myself, and other products I have that are pretty cool. All right, here's the floor. Let's jump into it. I see some green, so some places have come up, and maybe that's okay. We're gonna do a comparison in just a second here. But I think on the red side, especially on the dollar side, we're seeing some big drops. And people might be getting a little restless, waiting to see some movement and then making it happen by putting some super low prices. So do be on the lookout for some deals. Now let's see what a deal might be, okay? Because I know a lot of new players jump into Upland and they're like curious about what the prices were before. I'm gonna show you a comparison between now and back in February. So what's February? March, April, May, so 3 months ago. 3 months ago, let's go ahead and take a look and see what the prices were and do a comparison and see the drop between now and then, or the come-ups between now and then. Or sorry, then and now. Then and now. Okay, so here we go. So if you take a look, you can see on the left, that's today, May 2nd. And then I put the February 2nd column next to it. So you can see the UPX today for Los Angeles. And this is pre the northern side opening. So that has a big deal to do with, like, the price for LA. This isn't the whole LA that was, it's not all of it that we see May 2nd, back on February 2nd. So back in February 2nd, it was more expensive, and we know people were minting what was there available, and it was higher. So the prices have dropped in LA in the 3 months that it's been open. They've come down since the prices are a little bit higher when the cities first open up anyways, but especially because Los Angeles wasn't all the way open with the northern part. So, but looking elsewhere, you can see that a lot, like especially on the dollar side, a lot of places, like basically all of them except for, Oakland? All of them except for Oakland dropped since, in the last 3 months. They've gone down considerably in some places. So like looking at Nashville, you can see that it's, on the dollar side, it was $9.39 back in February. And then now it's, in the $5 range. And that's a 44% difference right there. And if you're looking over on the UPX side, which is kind of funny, on the UPX side, it's actually doing kind of the same-ish, right? So it's like a little bit up than it was 3 months ago, but it's kind of been stable in that 9,000 range, it looks like, for the past 3 months. Whereas if you look at Santa Clara, that's a big jump for Santa Clara in 3 months. It's like 38% increase on the UPX side, while on the dollar side, it did go down just a little bit, but not huge difference. But looking at the dollars, and I think that's where people really, who are looking to flip their property and later on earn some money out of the game, you're probably curious about those dollar ranges and like, wow, like, what's my outlook going to be for making any money in Upland if we're seeing all those drops? So what I'd say is, regardless of what the drops are, if you're an FSA player who got your property for 1,300 UPX or 2,000 UPX, or if you're a non-FSA player and you got your properties for 3,000 UPX or 2,000 UPX, even then, all of these dollar sides are over $3, right? That's like the minimum I think you can price something at $3. So if you're able to mint in a city, and you don't go for super high pricey properties, even when prices go down, if you're selling for dollars, it looks like you're coming up. So we'll see what happens. Don't be too discouraged. Go ahead and, take a look, compare. You can also go back in Upland and check out not Upland. You can go back in YouTube and check out my previous videos if you're curious about, seeing how things have fluctuated. But here you can see at least I've done a comparison and giving you like the percentage decrease and increase. And we'll see where it goes from here in 3 months. Happy hunting, everybody. I'll see you in Upland.